The two of them together, Blake Lively and Annakendrick, make me feel like they're a live-action Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's the energy.
What is the game here?
To old friends, new beginnings.
And not getting poisoned.
Blake Lively returning to this role right now is pretty spicy times. Anyway, Emily is back, and she's that one friend who you get invited to her wedding, and you're like, ooh, really? And then you find out it's a destination wedding, so you have a good reason not to go, but then she ends up getting you on her private plane and your kids at camp, and there's multiple crazy mothers at this wedding. You now have to hang out with her mafioso fiancé and his family, and also you're the maid of honor to the woman that tried to murder you quite a bit, and you've had sex with her ex-husband who is also there. That's never happened to you. Another Simple Favor stars Annakendrick as Stephanie Smothers and Blake Lively as Emily, the scariest woman to ever exist. And I mean, I know that Stephanie was established as not being nearly as nice as she looks, or as nice as Annakendrick has to be, right, in the first film, but she's really not dumb enough to get on a plane with the woman who tried to murder her like a couple of years ago, right? Anyway, fortunately, as dumb as the characters are, the writers aren't. Yeah, they're not going to do anything silly. Like, I mean, the big twist in the first film is that Emily's actually a twin, and that's a whole. So they're not gonna just do that again. So like any unnecessary sequel in the thriller or action genres, no, we're just going to frame Stephanie for murder and have her go on the run. That's all the time, honestly. But it would be boring to just do that, right? So don't worry, we're going to frame her for 3 murders. You know, this feels like it should be a really garbage sequel, but it has the advantage that the first film was already kind of trashy and silly and goofy. So the kind of average American sequel writing where it's also just goofy and silly nonsense, it kind of fit the style and just made it feel like it almost was a continuation, as much as the first film desperately didn't need a sequel. Like, whoa. They refused to ever have a really normal scene in this film, or to have Emily ever wear anything that resembles actual clothing, but that's fine, I guess. It's just, there's a lot of characters, not a lot of them matter, most of them get killed off. You keep thinking, this person could maybe be important to this person, and I guess that's a good thing for a kind of slight whodunit style that they have running for half the film, but yeah, the Scooby-Doo style shenanigans continue, but with incest kink thrown in, which is still so bizarre, so weird every time they bring it up. Anyway, it's fine, and I gotta say that for a film I wasn't really expecting to enjoy, this is a full 2 hours long, and it feels like it keeps moving. It feels enjoyable the entire time, which is impressive considering it's just not that good. Blake Lively serves every kind of camp imaginable. Annakendrick is adorable as always. Henry Golding, it was almost sad to see him again because, I mean, I don't know, I just expected better things for him. Career never quite went where I thought it would. It does tease a 3rd film, and if those two don't finally fuck in that film, steam will come out of my ears. This film couldn't be any gayer. What are they doing, honestly? It's such a weird vibe that I can't quite get over. I do feel like there's something Scooby-Doo-ish about it, but not quite. It's more of the two of them together, Blake Lively and Annakendrick, make me feel like they're a live-action Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's the energy. I'm intensely reminded by this of Murder Mystery, the Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston ones on Netflix, which are basically flashy destinations, nonsense whodunit plots with random murder thrown in, but it's meant to be lighthearted. And it's basically just a tax break holiday for millionaires, yeah. And I did enjoy this well enough, but it's begging not to become a longer series, yeah. So just please, I don't know, don't, but I don't think I'd hate it if they did do another one, but I would. It's frustrating. But I'm giving The Princess Switched again 3 stars. Can't hate it, can't enjoy listening to them constantly talking about having sex with their siblings. What's a guy to do? You know, when I put it that way, it sounds like I just should hate it. Yeah, actually, that's...